Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Ohrmundt Simmentals. This is Chris. It is Monday afternoon. We want to bring the cows back across. First, we got to look at this guy because Dad broke the clutch spring. So
I didn't break it.
all right, so we think we found our culprit. This guy right here, which belongs from here up to here. That was not fun getting at. There's one screw that's not going back in. So here they come. Most of the calves are in the back of the crew, but gotta wait for everybody to kind of get up here. Usually takes a minute or so. Luckily they were just right below the hill where we fed the bale yesterday.
Boss, take my cross photo.
Alright, just had to come over and check out the water here. But gates are closed, they can't go back where they came from. You can kind of tell the transition of where we put them for that one overnighter. And then you can see what they have to go into. And if you remember, this is the field that pairs were in for almost all of April. You know, and we fed a lot of hay out here, and it took a little while for this to come back. But it definitely looks like it came back very nicely. We did find a spring that's about the same length, has a little less tension than the other one, so we're gonna try it because all this really is the spring that returns the pedal to its position. So we'll see if we can get it, see how it works. We got the spring on, and actually the spring we found works pretty good. So we're gonna use it. It's literally just gonna take us like an hour to put it back together because it took us 2 hours to take it apart. But now I'm gonna grab the 29 because Dad wants to hook it up to the disc spine so that he is ready to rock for tomorrow. Because starting tomorrow through I think Saturday is supposed to be good. So he's gonna be cutting hay for the next 2 days. And then we'll probably start looking at baling on Wednesday. Got the disc spine all hooked up and it is ready to go. Had a couple of knives that are a little bit nicked up, but nothing that really needed to be given any real attention to. They'll be fine. And then is that? Oh, that's my boots. And then I went through while Dad was looking at that. Then I went through and kind of hit the drive line with the grease gun. And Joey's heifer calf right here is still looking really good. This one right here, I mean, nice and thick, and yeah, she is, because there's Cora's, and I've complimented on Cora's calf, and so far Joey's heifer, and that's a Bruno daughter, is probably overall tops, but then you put into, I will always take into account too a little bit the genetics, but she's definitely looking good too. Here's that Bruno bull calf. Come on, Lily, you're spoiling it. Come on. Yeah, he's definitely looking good. All right, so here's Barb's heifer calf. This is the one that we darted. And I don't see any, there is no issue there. Mic drop bull calf. Out of a first calf heifer. That is out of an Allegiance daughter. Yeah, they have got a lot of nice stuff to mow through. Here's a Bruno son. We did band him. That's a Bruno steer, Bruno bull calf. We banded him, but that's out of Goggle Gergs. And then here's that mic drop steer that I really like. That's a thick sucker. Bull ruler bull calf. He's looking pretty nice. He is out of a first calf heifer, out of our 53. He's got a little different look to him than we've had before with bulls, but definitely no complaints for sure. Yeah, everybody's looking nice. I'm thinking this is our Bold Ruler heifer because she's got that same build. Yep, this is our Bold Ruler heifer out of our State of War. Looking really good. Yes, here is that. This is Photo's steer calf that I said has perfect blaze, just a nice overall look to him. Yeah, he is looking good. That's a thick boy. Fech. Which one is this? That's definitely a bull calf. Oh, this is that Eagle bull. Yeah, this is that Eagle bull. Who else can we look at? Mic drop daughter. So this is out of 431. Well, the cow 431. So out of a high roller cow. Yeah, and there's Deja's calf. Spirited, extra spirit. Yeah, everybody's looking pretty decent. There's our 913 bull that we darted. And I just caught a glimpse of his eye, and it does not look... Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that guy. Yeah, here's a better look at that Bruno bull right there. And here's that mic drop steer. Yep, everybody's looking good. I'm liking it. And they are back across the road now. I consider this the last chunk for their rotation. And then they go into the old sorghum field and we start it all over again. And that's when things are going to start getting interesting. The sorghum field and my favorite field by the house, those two look good. One good, one really good. And then after that we get to that east field where when they were on the east field is when we got all that rain in June. So some of it's coming back, some of it's not. So the end of July is going to be, end of July and August is going to be some fast rotation, a little bit of bale feeding. We still have some first crop left over, so they're going to finish that off. But we'll make it though. They'll be all right. So that's enough for today. Catch you guys tomorrow. Hey, how's it going? It is Tuesday afternoon, and apparently today is going to be fix-it day. So that guy, it works, but by the time we got it put back together, it was kind of like we're ready to be done for the day. So we're going to put that back together today, which will probably take us an hour. All right, so Dad is up there. He's cutting, and he's doing all right. So he asked if I could at least make an attempt at putting some of this tractor back together. So this is kind of where we're at. It's really just putting all the crap back together. It's not as bad as it looks, sort of. Honestly, the hard part is the fact that we had to take the hood off the hinge, this part, and setting that guy back on there, possibly by myself. But we'll see about that. Let's see what I can get done on this, and I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, so I've got this mostly put back together. Everything is attached, let's put it that way. So I got the console back on. There's a screw, the one that we were pissed about was like right under here. But for whatever reason, this hood is not sitting the way it should. I've got it bolted down the way it should, but there's like these pins right here at the tip of my finger. And they look like guide pins, but it looks like they're hitting the top of the little groove that they go into, and it looks like a slotted groove, so that as that pin goes in there, it kind of snugs everything up, you know, so it makes sense. But I have everything bolted up the way it came apart, but for whatever reason those are not sitting in there properly, which tells me something needs to be adjusted. So I need to wait for Dad so I can get another set of eyes, another set of eyes and another set of hands. We don't have a whole lot to do we need to do with the loader tractor, but Dad did trench for that ground wire here, and as he put it when I was up there talking to him, because it's like an hour and a half later, that he needs to get diesel fuel probably when he comes back or tomorrow. So I think what I'm gonna do is run down, the ground wire is in the back of his truck. I'm gonna go grab it, lay it in there, and then smooth out that gravel and just bury it. And we won't totally finish it because we're not totally sure where it's gonna end, but just enough so he can get around in there. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then I still want to get the mineral out for the cattle. So let's go get that wire and get that done first, because I'm not really sure when he's getting back. So we got the mineral feeder out here, and I'm throwing it in a spot that I know most likely will become bales by the end of the summer, which I don't care that it gets kind of beat up. So this is going to be a good spot for it. We're going to do the same as we did last time, minus the garlic. I didn't grab the garlic. When I move it the next time, I'll do it. So I've got trace salt again, and then we've got the NutriBeef all-purpose with IGR. So help with those flies. And actually, this is my last bag. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Darn, I have to go to Tractor Supply. And there we go. Try and get half on one side, half on the other. There's more mineral under the green stuff, but they have access to both. And that's really all that I care about. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, I lied. I'm back. Okay, puffy face mic drop. Puffy face, or not. Puffy face mic drop daughter. And then this is the mic drop out of a high roller. I used to say that I liked puffy face a little bit more because she was a little thicker, a little bigger, even out of a first calf heifer. This girl right here she's actually taken over a little bit. Then here's Photo's little kid, and he ain't so little, he's thick. I just like the way he's put together. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how she kind of took over. Puffy face was, even with her little, with her puffy face, she never missed a beat during that whole thing. But this is what I like. I like the fact that they're coming up here. And then we got the twins, got the twin steer calf, and then we got the twin heifer over here. Are they a little smaller? Sure. But they're healthy, and mom's in good shape. And so far I haven't seen mom come back into heat, which is a good thing. That's honestly, was my biggest thing, is just getting her bred. I'm just shocked that she had twins in the first place. And now everybody's ganging up on me. But I probably better get going. There's some good looking animals out here, if I do say myself. Yeah, now you can get a better look. Here's puffy face, and here's out of the high roller cow. And she's her dam is one of our most moderate frame cows. So I like that the fact that we're still getting some nice size out of them. I wouldn't, DF 431, I wouldn't want to make her any smaller. So, all right, now we'll call it the end of the day. See you guys tomorrow.